Okay, so I know I'm late in making this video, very late, but I still wanted to make it regardless. There will be no spoilers, so you don't have to worry about that. There will be a few things I will talk about, so I will give some small light spoilers when I come to those, but as of now, this will be a general, honest review of someone who's been playing Minecraft for over 10 years now about the Minecraft movie. So I will just come out and say it. The Minecraft movie is not a bad movie, in my own personal opinion. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it like a 7.5 out of 10, which is a bit higher than what most critics give it, but this is just me being honest. I really think the movie isn't really bad by any means. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. They could have done some things better, but with the version we got now, I'm not really complaining that much. The story, the pacing, the build-up, it's all extremely simplified to the point where a kid could understand it. And, the best way how I could describe this movie is that it's a kid's movie, plain and simple. It's all so bare bones and so easy to understand that kids can understand it. And I'm assuming that is what they were shooting for, and you know what? I don't really mind. Even people who have never played this game before and have never watched a single bit of gameplay or even understand what it's about can watch this movie and understand it. And I honestly think they did a good job in writing and presenting the story. I really do think so. Now, I know a lot of people were worried about the choice of casting Jack Black as Steve, and I will admit I also shared these worries, but after watching the film, I think he played the character very well. I think he's the perfect fit for this version of the film. Had the film been more serious and had a completely different tone and feeling and all this sort of stuff, yeah, there would have been better casting choices, but for this iteration of the film, he did a very good job presenting as Steve. As for the other actors, I think they also did a good job. I mean, there were times where it was very hard to take them seriously during actual serious moments, but that's just probably me. But overall, I think each actor did their job very well. Another thing people were mainly complaining about is the fact that this film was a live action and not an animated. Now, yes, in an ideal world, they would have gone for the more animated look, and me personally, they would have probably gone for a more similar art style close to Minecraft story mode, but they didn't. And I will admit, the effects team did a very good job. They were pretty faithful in bringing the game into live action, and all the mobs were presented very well, especially the villagers. And yes, I am aware that it still looks like those classic cheesy 2016-2017 films of Minecraft in real life. It's just gonna have that effect. There's no way of escaping it and not have that effect, But overall, I still think they did a very good job in bringing these mobs into real life. Especially the spiders. Those spiders look really fucking creepy, and they did that perfectly. It is a great thing I do not have arachnophobia. One last thing about the art style is the fact that the actors just pop out way too much. They just look so out of place in this world. And it kind of takes me out of it, as it's very hard to appreciate the terrain every time the actors are on screen, as they stick out like a sore thumb, and your eyes are just always drawn towards them, even when you're trying to look away. But then again though, it kind of could be just me, since I'm in college for a film degree, and I kind of see movies really differently. And for me, I can really see how, what is and isn't special effects. Probably for, a child or someone who isn't really that big into films, or probably, old people, they probably wouldn't really care that much or even notice. But, to me, it's kind of there. There's only, 3 scenes where, you could, really tell that they were just green screened in. But then again, like I said before, it could be just me. If you really don't pay any attention to it, you probably won't even notice it. But overall, the Minecraft movie is a good movie. Yes, there are some things that I would personally change about it, but I'm happy with what we got. Would they make another one? Maybe. I don't know. Probably. I honestly hope they kind of do. I mean, to be really honest with you. But one last thing I want to talk about in this video is the cameos. Now, this will actually have a bit of small spoilers of the film, and if you don't want to learn about the cameos or be spoiled, then you can click off the video here. Nice knowing you. Please stop by next time. But for those who do want to learn about it, I am really happy about the cameos. They brought like a few very popular old Minecraft YouTubers, and I was even more happy with the fact that they made like a small honorable mention to Technoblade. And it is a real shame that they didn't bring in more people, more like popular Minecraft YouTubers. But given the fact that many of the old YouTubers kind of are in hot waters now and are not really well liked now compared to back then, I can understand not bringing them in. But for the few that are actually, real chill and don't really have anything going on with them, I'm real sad that they didn't bring in more, both new and old. For example, I was really hoping they would bring in the mumbo jumbo line about Redstone. Hey, so, editing Red here, I fucked up. So, in the scene where all the YouTubers were in, Mumbo Jumbo was actually in the scene. I was just blind and didn't recognize him. Yeah, I know. So scratch that. Mumbo Jumbo was in the line, or in the movie. He was. So yeah. Still disappointed I didn't get the line. So, yeah. So before everyone started commenting about Mumbo Jumbo was in the movie, I caught that before, I caught that before I went here. So, yeah, back to the video, or at least referring something to Captain Sparkles. I'm really sad about that. You do have to keep in mind that with many of the old popular Minecraft YouTubers, I grew up watching them. These people were the inspiration of me doing YouTube, of me doing content creation, and I already know that little kid me would be so happy about the fact that, like, Minecraft was able to get an official movie and had some of these YouTubers bringing in, as like a little funny, like saying, hi, remember these people? Like, I already know. Young little me would be so happy right now. And me right now still is very happy about that, I mean, it's a real shame that many, like I said before, many like the old Minecraft YouTubers are not really, doing well. But there's still a few, don't get me wrong, there's still a few who are doing great, most of them did retire, and I honestly can respect that, but either way, I'm happy with what they brought in, yes, like I said before, there are some things I would have changed around, but with the current Minecraft movie, it's a movie, it's a good movie. Would I watch it again? Probably would, yeah. Bring kids in to watch it, I would understand, given how, the memes have been going around and current movie theater experiences of people just throwing shit onto the screen. I would understand that your movie theater experience would be kind of hindered by that. When I watched it in theaters, nothing really went going on, Yeah, there were a few snickers, people were saying chicken jockey, saying all this sort of stuff, but I mean, nothing really outlandish happened. So yeah. But that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end of the video. And go ahead and leave your own opinions about the Minecraft movie and what you thought about it down in the comments. I really like to know what other people thought about it, like critically and seriously. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.